Congratulations on your new REL Planar. This is a very different kind of subwoofer designed to work with your wall to create deep, room-filling bass that becomes part of your entire system. In this video, we'll walk you through the full installation of Planar, step by step, so you can get it mounted with confidence. Take your time with the process. Installation matters here, not just for safety, but for performance. And while you can install Planar on your own, having a second set of hands makes things easier and a bit more enjoyable. This installation process applies to both Planar PL1 and Planar PL2 models. While size and output differ, the mounting method is the same. Full written instructions are included with your Planar, so you can follow along in whichever way works best for you. Before beginning installation, refer to the REL manual and Setup Made Simple section for guidance on choosing the best wall location. Planar is unlike traditional subwoofers. It's designed to mount directly to your wall and use the wall itself to help generate deep, room-filling bass. Planar can be mounted to both sheetrock and masonry walls. For sheetrock installations, Planar must be anchored into wall studs to properly support long-term use. 3 of the 4 mounting points must land into structural support. This is required for safe, long-term installation. The top bracket is designed to span 2 studs, typically 16 inches apart. The bottom bracket must align with the stud on the left side, with the right side supported by the supplied wall anchor. The supplied wall anchor must be installed with glue. Skipping this step can result in vibration or rattling over time. If you're not sure where your studs are, use a stud finder. It's a simple tool and it makes the process much easier. If your wall is a different material or construction type, installation may vary slightly, but the same basic principles apply. Unless you have experience working with plaster walls, REL recommends using a professional installer. And lastly, never mount Planar to the ceiling. Before you begin, take a moment to make sure you have everything you need to complete the installation. Planar includes all the mounting hardware in the box, but you need a few standard tools to get the job done. This is a good time to screenshot this list so you have everything ready before you start. For a typical stud wall installation, you'll need a stud finder, a drill or driver, a 3/32" drill bit, a level, a tape measure or ruler, a Phillips screwdriver, a pencil, medium adhesion painter's tape, and a small amount of glue. A soft blanket or towel is also recommended to protect the cabinet during setup. Lay out all included components and group them before starting. This makes it easier to confirm that everything is accounted for before you begin mounting. Top wall bracket, top cabinet bracket, bottom wall bracket, bottom cabinet bracket, mounting hardware, long gasket, short gasket, wall mount template, hex tools, and power cable. Before you mount Planar, take time to choose the best location. This matters for both performance and installation, because the best sounding wall also needs to work with your wall construction and stud layout. For more detailed placement guidance, refer to the REL manual included with your Planar. In most rooms, the best results come from the front wall behind your main speakers. This typically delivers the best deep bass, room pressurization, and integration with your system. A rear wall can also work well in some rooms. Side walls can work too, but performance can vary more, so they may require additional experimentation. Using a stud finder, locate the studs and mark their outer edges with painter's tape. For stud walls, Planar needs a location that aligns with the required mounting points and provides access to AC power within range of the supplied cable. Before committing to installation, we recommend a quick listening test outlined in the manual. With the cabinet brackets attached, connect Planar temporarily and hold it in potential positions to approximate its installed distance from the wall. As you compare possible locations, listen for bass pressurization, extension, and how well it integrates with your main speakers. You can move this unit up and down along the stud line to find where the bass response feels strongest before final installation. This is one of those places where a little extra time can make a big difference. Once you've determined the best location, place Planar on a clean blanket or towel. Attach the top and bottom cabinet brackets to the rear of the cabinet using the supplied flathead screws. Take care to align the brackets evenly and parallel to the cabinet. Now that the location is set, use the cabinet to establish your reference points. Hold the cabinet in position and mark the wall along the top edge of the bracket and at the right corner. We'll begin with the top wall bracket. This is your primary support point. The top bracket should span 2 studs, typically spaced about 16 inches apart. Position the bracket below your mark. Level it carefully and mark the screw locations. Drill pilot holes using a 3/32 inch bit. Place the long gasket between bracket and wall. Secure the bracket using the supplied screws, making sure it is tight but not compressing the gasket. With the top bracket in place, use the template to position the bottom bracket. Place the template below the top bracket and tape it flat to the wall. The left side must align with the stud directly below the top bracket. Mark the hole locations. Next, drill pilot holes. For the right side, install the supplied drywall anchor. Apply glue to the threads before installation. The anchor is self-drilling and will cut into the wall as it is installed. Place the short gasket between the bracket and the wall. Secure the bracket firmly without compressing the gasket. Before mounting, connect the power cable. Connect the AC cable and secure it using the supplied clips. Turn the power switch on, as it'll be difficult to access later. Now, we're ready to mount the cabinet. Lift the cabinet into place and lower it onto the brackets. Use the top screws to draw the cabinet in gradually. Tighten a half turn at a time, alternating evenly. This ensures the cabinet seats properly without misalignment. Secure the bottom bracket from underneath using the supplied screws. Now, you can put on your grill. And that's it. Your REL planar is securely installed and ready to perform. Enjoy.